Hey guys, just got back from the gym. This is my little first meal I do to break my fast. I do this 2% Greek yogurt. It's about 120 calories per serving. Looking at about 17 grams of protein. I mix this protein powder. I use collagen peptides from Kinobody. Now, I'm not endorsed or sponsored or anything, but this is what I use and it's worked for me. But you can also use any protein of choice, isolate, anything you want. Throw in 1 scoop of that with the Greek yogurt, mix a little banana, and 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. This is all natural too. All in all, about say 500-600 calories, and this really keeps me full till my big dinner. So yeah, this is what I stick to for a few weeks just to get my calories dialed in to get to 10% body fat. So it's a fun little bowl here. Another powerful supplement I take is creatine HCl and betaine. This is another one by Kinobody. Again, I'm not sponsored. I just showing what I do. Creatine is something I think everyone should take. Helps me with more strength, power, athleticism, and it's really good. Bunch of benefits. So don't skip out on the creatine, guys. Little strategic fruit snack here. Got some grapes and strawberries. If you don't like strawberries, you can always replace them with blackberries, blueberries, kiwi, any fruit of choice, just to keep me satiated. All right, guys, pulling into Connors right now. Favorite steak and seafood joint, getting ready for my big dinner. All right, here's the big feast. This is easily 100 grams of protein. Got some broccoli here, baked potato, and I'm about to go smash this. Let's go. All right, guys, thank you for watching the full day of eating video. And just before we conclude here, I wanted to point out a quick caveats that you should consider before starting a similar structure. The first one's going to be to make sure that you are getting enough water and electrolytes. You do not want to stay underhydrated throughout the day, as that's going to determine your energy levels, how you feel, your mood, many things. So that's very key. If you want more information on what the amount of water you should be drinking, how to properly hydrate, there's a ton of info online. There's a lot of really well researched doctors that you can follow that will teach you these things, right? The other one's going to be getting enough veggies. You want to add cruciferous veggies, examples, broccoli, cauliflower, kale, Brussels sprouts. I personally do broccoli as it's easier for my on my system, and it tastes great for me. You want the antioxidants, you want the fiber content. It also feeds your good gut bacteria. So like I said, there's a ton of information. If you have any questions regarding which one you should really consider, then look it up. The other one's going to be getting enough vitamins and minerals, which brings you back to the other point that's already included in most of the veggies and the cruciferous stuff that you're consuming, right? So, getting magnesium, vitamin D, vitamin K2. We won't go over the specifics or details. I'll leave that to the experts. But like I said, check to see if you're deficient in anything and see if you have. The main reasons why I like the structure so well is because it gives you so much freedom. If you want to go out, let's say you're not going to do it every single night, but if you are going to go out and you're having a social gathering, an event, you don't want to be that guy on a date with a girl and not have a little bit of wine. But we'll leave that for a different video. Look, I'm not saying you have to drink, but 1 glass of wine will not ruin your progress if you plan for it beforehand. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. I got some more cool training stuff coming up for you guys, and let me know if you want more of these style of videos, and I'll make more of them. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye.